Lulu, can you knock it off? Okay, let's play something so I can check my audio. Oh my god, that's loud. That seems to be right. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Alright. Stuff to do today. Might as well get this, or make the rounds, shall we? And then get to it. Don't need that information. Okay. Now that I've sent this to the scattered it to the winds, I think I'm ready to go. Today, I don't know. I'm working on a lot of stuff today. I'm not sure how much of it I'm gonna get done, but there's no leaving. You're locked in here with me, bird. So I'm making this little like jail wall out of existing assets because I don't want to draw anything new. I've got kind of to the point where I don't want to draw a ton of new stuff anymore. Actually, I don't need it for this level. Thank you, Lulu. Can you say hello? Now I need it for this level. It's a little small. I need my other hand back. I'm afraid to tell you this. Shoot holes in my sweatshirt. Wow, this cell is way wider than the others. Well, that's not good. I mean, I guess it's fine or whatever, but just kind of makes it all look a little uneven. Oh, okay. Problem solved. I think there's a lot of work needs doing to this scene, but it can be such a pain in the ass to test things because it's so late into the game when this scene makes an appearance. I guess let's just progress. Stop chewing those feathers. You gotta let them grow. I said stop it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the save file here. Actually, I'm gonna throw that into the Discord. There. Now we can just go ahead.
Are you ready for glorious battle?
Yeah, why not? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't test to see if that save worked. Whatever. Or that, I made an edit earlier and I was going to test that, but it doesn't matter, really. I should probably also, see if these guys will beat the shit out of me or not. Oh, they do damage now. I can kind of test the game normally. Why is everyone at 1 HP? Probably doesn't. Rally probably doesn't need to like go off like 5 times, huh? Whatever. You know, I have heard this so many times. Give me, okay. Lost Precursor City, kind of goated. Oh my. You know what, I take it back. Actually, I don't want to test all this. You know, how come it's only the X-Men? It should be the whole bunch of them. And then they just sort of...
Vivian,
Yeah.
your support has turned the tide.
Isn't it set to fade the camera, and that just doesn't happen? Hold on. I'll never get past this until I do it, so maybe I'll just switch focus for a minute here. Hello. It's actually not set to fade. Wait for a couple seconds. And I still have to score this scene too. My work is never done.
Nay, it was the bravery of the Dooms.
You have slain Mihal.
He was no match for a true mage, but the likes of...
Can it be truly over?
I should think not. I will ride.
Of course, lady. You fought hard. but our
She
job
walked
isn't over
backwards.
yet. Vigilance is paramount. But you have all fought many battles and lived to tell the tale. I am proud to see you become veteran warriors so quickly.
Also, the cinematic node isn't set. I don't know if that makes it stay for the entire duration of this, but
Take your...
and all these units need to get deleted afterwards. Chocolate. What? Why can't I, where's everyone else? Ah, what the fuck? Whatever, I'm not gonna focus on that right now. that does look better. That does look better. I added these little shadows underneath when the torches are lit, because that's how it works, actually. So you're supposed to walk in here, and then it stopped.
Welcome back, Codrin Daciana and all.
Right, wait, hold on a second. Oh, it's always something. That just can't stay. Turn after river battle. What's going on here? Fade screen. I don't like fade screen. I much prefer fade camera. That's way better. This is another fade. I don't think I need that anymore. That was probably what was causing the problem. Stop that, Lulu. And does music get re-enabled afterwards? I don't think it does, so whatever. Even if it does, I'm just gonna set a little. Fade screen is fake and also gay, so I'm gonna change that. Say hello, bird. That should fix the problem.
It's true. Some of Doomsong's armies are
that is not the right voice line.
Done.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get money. I don't think you actually get any money. Well, you can change that. I don't remember if that's its own note or not. It is. About 1,500 gold. Why not?
Among you is yet another. My counsel. Tell me, traveler.
So why does
What
only
is your
one
name?
give? tired. Lulu. Fade screen, huh? How about fade camera? So it's supposed to just destroy the fade screen, like, really is just cancerous. So it destroys, I'm guessing. You know what, fuck it, honestly, let's just test it again without... I mean, we made enough changes to that cinematic that I think it's worth. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I know. I gotta do all this all over again. No, just focus. Actually, let's test that real quick. Oh my god. Ah! Lulu, it's not food time. Beat me whole. Does. I'm pretty sure that variable does exist. You... Lulu, what are you doing over there? It's not food time. I fed you like 2 hours ago, you fatty. Am I tripping? Or is there just not actually a variable named that? Mihal defeated. I really gotta standardize this shit. It's a very big level for some reason. Lulu, what are you doing back there? Alright, so it's actually, it's Mihal defeated is the variable. Now it should work properly. OMG, new Steamworks web API key options. Holy shit. OMG, do you see this? It's crazy. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that just wild? Steam is actually updating their platform. That's incredible. Alright. Haha, it works, but also there's no collision. I thought I put a collision up there. Oh my god. Gotta put my handy dandy normie collision down. What? Oh my god, why is it all the way down here? Because I don't want the player walking off into places they shouldn't be at this stage. But I think since it's still disabled, that they can still walk past it. So I think even that doesn't work. You know, probably it doesn't hurt to have anyway, just in case the player for some reason yoinks their way past the collision or whatever. I don't know. Just gonna have to put another one in. My work is never done. Lulu, say hello. Hmm? Wow, these guys are tall. That's fine. So I don't really want the player being able to go back here until much later in the game. Not bad. But when is the appropriate amount? When do I actually want them coming back here? Not quite post-game. Definitely like... Or would it be post-game? Definitely Act 3 at some point, huh? Because it might as well be post-game, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I guess it doesn't really matter. Jinkies. Lulu. Yeah. My understanding of time detector is like regressed because suddenly I don't understand how it works. Yeah, I'll write it down and come back to that later because I want to focus on like the big cutscene. Wasn't this again? No. Yep, I'm ready. Let's do it. We do a little debugging. OMG, you know what? Actually, also, I know for a fact that I think Octavian is missing his rally ability animation, and I'm like pretty sure that it's done. But it just must not be implemented. Yeah, there it is. Just like I said it was. Lummo. Yep, got it. Thank you. What is this? Rally. It's Octavian's thing. It works though. Huh? Hog. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm walking. This is faster. Alright, time is. Oh, hey, I forgot. I redid this asset. Yeah, it looks good. Looks way better than the things surrounding it. Okay. Ow, my god! And I didn't save in the cutscene. Oh my god, so I'm gonna do that all over again because I didn't save. Why development takes 4 years? It's not actually because you gotta make stuff. It's because actually you don't optimize testing capabilities. Like NB return after river battle. There's so much dialogue, and in hindsight I should have organized it even more than I have. Shame, really. So hold on. So the fade in, fade out duration happens in real time. The game doesn't actually pause, so I need to make the game pause by making it wait 2 seconds. So that way the fade in duration goes instantly to that, but it doesn't look like the game waited. I think maybe opening the subscene fucked with the fade duration. I don't know. Who knows? That mutes the music. And either way, the game's supposed to wait because it's supposed to pan to Octavian. Then you kind of get like a second to realize that this is the first time you've seen Octavian in this room before. Like, oh, he's going to talk to us personally or something. He wants something. Yes, he wants to put you into a cutscene. That's what he wants to do. Whatever.
Tell me, traveler, what is your
Should
name?
probably do a fade there, or close character windows. Pog. There we go.
Gale, my lord.
And is
Yes. I thank you for your kindness.
yet?
What do you...
This is where Irvon gets extremely based. Vivian's all the way up here, and when she loads in, you can see that I have not actually called characters out of the dialogue. So I need to do more. Hang on, before I do that, I have this open. And I can see that Octavian's usual dimensions are 750. But the spear is taking up way more space, so it should probably be something like 875. Octavian's kind of got weird proportions because drawing his like lamellar armor is like a pain in the ass, so just kind of hoping people don't really notice. And then I need to make a normal map for it really quick, so actually I'm going to compress the file really fast. Because I don't know if it's just a Godot engine thing, but Godot's 2.0 or 3.0 engine seems to be really inefficient at compiling textures for RAM. Everything is super expensive. And like, I don't know why, as I feel like sometimes it seems like 1024 by 1024 maps take up like 5 to 6 megabytes of RAM, and I'm not sure that's true. Maybe it is, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But like I feel like it's not. Games have been popularly using like 2048 by 2048 maps since like the early 2010s or whatever. I just think that Godot's 2D engine is dog shit. It's terrible at what it does. So I have to make a smaller normal map because the normal map's taking up a lot of RAM. Lulu, can you leave my glass alone? What did I just do? Oh, I put it on the diffuse. Although it does, I will admit, a lot of times the smaller normal map kind of looks better for my game style because when the normal map is really big, it kind of obscures a lot of the fragile lighting details. So I kind of like a smaller normal map anyway, but that does not excuse Godot for being a trash engine. Okay, don't need that anymore for a while. to reset the size. I need to give this guy attach points too. Ah, my work is never done. Now, attachments are not fun. .62. Where is he standing at? -3 and -213. Lulu. Knock that off. Well, that can't be right. What? Huh? I am so confused because that can't be right. Like what? He's not standing in the right spot at all. Guess it needs to be bigger. Try 925, I guess. I don't know. Knock it off, bird. Whoopsie. Looks like I forgot to color part of the sprite. Whoopsie. What's the ability actually called? It's called Company Rally. Why is Daciana facing the wrong direction? That ought to do it. No, actually it won't. Front. No, wait a minute, that was actually right. Lulu. guess now is a good time to test. Save on another save file. And the music does turn back on. Good. Now is a good time to test if that quest skip. I've given players the opportunity to skip an entire quest if they use their minds to explore previous areas they've been to. This may or may not crash the game because I've never set up an alternate quest ending before, but it is capable in the code. Pog, it actually worked. The alternate quest ending didn't seem to really work, but we're on the right track. So by engaging with this character that we met before, and the player might be thinking, he knows all this information about other stuff. Maybe you know something about this. So if you talk to him about it, you can just skip the entire quest and move on to the next one. And I think that's pretty novel. Obviously, you can still go back and play the quest area. There is still like stuff there, I guess. But you don't have to actually like do the quest stages. You can just continue on with the game. I'll take it. What is it? MBG. This MBG. Yeah. Chatter. All what the I know that debug. I think that's a debug problem. I've never actually seen that happen in the real game. Yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and fast track this. Problem is that this level is actually so big that sometimes I actually forget where I've put stuff. It's this way. I bet I was so tired. I did not have a good day yesterday. It was not my day yesterday. Man, how long have I been listening to this track? Almost 5 minutes? Yeah, I think that's enough of that. Oh, Snowy Mountain, my goat. I think this is the 4th time I'm gonna save here. Oh, that was the 3rd time, question mark? I don't know. Whatever. Lulu. Back it off. Yeah, all player characters, all the party members kind of hate each other. Because conflict makes characters fun. If they get along all the time and there's no conflict, that's kind of boring. So I kind of, at times, make them unlikable against each other, because that's interesting. Also, it gives you a chance to pick someone. People like picking, you know what I mean? Like, they enjoy favoring certain people over others, just like they do in real life. So I enjoy giving them that sort of option in the game where some characters, some party members even, are a little more antagonistic than others. And if you think they have a point, then I suppose you can side with them a little bit more. That is kind of, unfortunately, some of the drawback to a game like this is that when you have characters that you invest a ton in, and then, you know, you can, like, piss them off to the point where they'll leave, or maybe they'll die or something like that. Like, that's kind of a... How do you walk the line between creating characters that people have invested in that can go separate ways, I guess, versus the freedom to just do whatever you want, including getting your party members killed or permanently damaging your relationship towards them? I mean, I do think that certain games call for that and others don't. I kind of hope in whatever next project I make that I kind of want to take the restrictions just straight out, like no status quo or anything. Like you want to fuck up your relationship to your party members, and then that's totally on you. If you've invested a ton in them, well, I guess that's like real life. You invest into people in real life, and sometimes it doesn't work out, so you go your separate ways. That was actually in the original design for this game, was that it was possible at certain moments to get party members permanently killed. Not so much piss them off to the point where they would want to abandon the party. Like, I know in Dragon Age Origins that was a thing, and everyone's just gonna like save scum. Like, I remember when I was like 10, 13 years old playing that game, and then I accidentally gave someone the wrong thing and they hated it so much that they abandoned the party, and I just reloaded the save. Like, yeah, that was a fun experiment, but I wasn't gonna live with that consequence because it felt really unfair. Like, how was I supposed to know that this would piss them off so much that they would abandon the party? Like, I would just... And not that I don't think save scumming is part of what makes video games kind of like video games. Like, the ability to quick save, quick reload is the advantages, I guess, of playing a video game, but it kind of ruins the immersion a bit. So, eventually, the original design was actually that in the last act of the game, the party members would fracture based on some of the political tension that's going on. And you could sway them, or your close tie to them might be enough to convince them one way or the other, or what have you. But ultimately, that just... I don't know, it just didn't work this time. The game just kind of wasn't built around that kind of decision making, so kind of let it go in the end. Yeah, now I hope that this works, because this little part of the game is actually part of, like, it can pick any party member randomly, so you can play as any one of the party members at this point. So because there's like 4 different paths to take for, I did program like 4 different versions of this cutscene, 4 different versions of how the characters react and how they go about the level. More content, fun. Worth the golf clap. Might as well check to see if this garbage works right anyway. So last time, the other day, when I gave her this item, it didn't change her damage, even though it was like 4 times as powerful as what she was using. So we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, she's actually getting like all the damage this time. I didn't see what damage type she was gonna do. It's supposed to convert, that weapon in particular is supposed to convert your damage from blunt to hot. But oh, it does actually. Pog, the game works. I think it's still physical damage though. Alright, cool. Let's just move on. So, very interesting, yeah. It works. Once again, I made this level so big that when I debug through it sometimes, I kind of lose track of it. So there's Gretka The other day, she wasn't here. So, but I wonder if it, like, teleports her out when she gets into vision. No, she's still there. And one interesting thing is that she doesn't actually join the party here. And at first that was an oversight. But I kind of thought it was interesting watching the AI play party members. So I kind of, like, kept it in. Lulu, what are you doing over there? Where we have to play this encounter and we don't actually control her. So what happens if using this, I mean, this does toxic damage, so the hot damage doesn't matter. Interesting. Oh, it's true, dude. That is so true, King. I am a snowy mountain enjoyer. Wait, which bug? The bug where Gretka isn't joining the party? Is that the bug? Oh shit, I should probably actually like do this so I can progress. Well, I didn't actually see, but the, because I wasn't paying attention, but, the Bloodwing is a flying enemy, so it's not supposed to affect them. I don't know if I don't know if I ever, oh, because she's third party? That's probably actually it. You love to see it. Surely that's not that important. Maybe for the I know how I don't know, it probably actually is because probably is because she's third party in this case, but because I don't know if there's actual any coding that makes it so that Bloodwings wouldn't be affected by Caltrops damage, even though in theory they're not really supposed to be. They are set to flying, but I'm not sure that has any actual bearing at the moment. Lulu, what are you doing? Frankly, I'm just happy that the game's kind of working right now. Oh shit. Surely this won't cause any issues. Do I even want to save? I'm not sure I do, because it might randomly pick it up. Oh, it just saved. Poggies. Fast traveling works correctly. Originally, the fast travel was at the camp that everyone gets kidnapped from or spirited away from, or whatever you want to call it. But then I moved it over here because it felt more natural to have it towards the end of the level, I guess. I don't know. Also, I liked the idea of building this camp that was clearly like Bastion soldiers were in here, and now their stuff is still here, but they're not here, so you kind of tells a little story of maybe wondering where they went, because Octavian actually does have a line of dialogue where you can ask him where the Misbegon's road goes to, and he mentions that sometimes men get like bewitched and then spirited away, and that's not right. Oh, actually no, that is right. I thought that was a branch on the tree, but it's actually the branch from the log on the ground. I should probably put something there. And you can actually walk past these little goobers. So everyone spawns on top of each other, which is kind of annoying. I think it's possible to make it so that they're like spread out or whatever, but for some reason the call-in for some of the characters is not right. Windiga, Alta Gridka. Guess I might as well do this now. Wait. This is Daciana Gridka. Wait. Yeah, I think I am, aren't I? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, because it's calling for a cinematic dummy. But this isn't right, because it must not be even playing the right conversation, huh? I don't think this is the right conversation. Putting all variations here into one dialogue. Why did I do that? That can't be right. Am I stupid? Or maybe I'm not. Lamau. I don't have any dictionary of words set. So I guess it was just YouTube's default. In fact, how do I uncensor YouTube stream chat? It needs to be as unhinged as possible in here. Gotta get banned for once. Let's see. I guess I'll just scroll and scroll and scroll. I heart label Gridka based. See you around. Oh, actually, did you see one thing I added the other day was... No, I actually have to find it in here. There's so much stuff in here. It was actually kind of important. Ah, fuck it. If I find it, I'll just, like, tab it or something. I don't know. Gredka based. Ah, true. Gredka is based. She might be the most based. Does Gredka ever have a bad take? I don't think so. But yeah, if I find it, which I will as soon as you actually leave, then I'll just post it in the Discord or whatever. Because it was something, but whatever. Whatever. Ah, this is the dialogue, actually. It sets... Alright, now I see. So it sets these two to be... sets the Gridka and Alta cinematic models to be invisible because they're already in the scene normally, so I don't want them to doppel. But it's not setting Gale's animation to be the dead anim, so I guess I'll just set it here. As a backup, I guess. That'll fix that. set up some camera dummies too to pull the camera around, because right now it's just kind of like awkward the way that you can't see anyone in the frame. And then of course I need to actually implement the creature that's supposed to be there. He's drawn up, I swear. He's like all drawn, but I haven't implemented him because I'm lazy. Lulu. Where the hell did you go? Lulu. What? Hey, it's not food time yet. You fatty. I have a great idea though. Which is to actually I'll just call it camera 1, I guess. I don't know. Just that I want to animate a camera dummy node on the beast because he's gonna be so big that I think he'll clip in and out of the frame. Cam 1. Lulu, that's not for you. There we go. Okay, this is already set to go to the player. Yeah, nothing really happens here because nothing's set up yet. Just the basics. This is still a problem. Oh, apologies. But actually, we need Simeon to do the next stuff. Did it play the other dialogue? MD return to exit. Sure. That is not the right subscene ID. Just gonna have to go down the list. Smack me in the head. Just gonna go down the subscene ID list until we get what we want. This still didn't get marked as done? Are you fucking joking? What? realistically, I should have them up here. That way I only have to call them in once. It's fewer nodes. Yeah, there's no extra things to the quests, because the next quest starts and it's like, leave the misbegottens. Except if you do that, should actually be 0. Because I said so. Whatever.
What? No.
Except I don't think that the right thing's gonna spawn because I don't think I'm on the right quest ID yet. Oh, no, never mind. Silly me. I'm supposed to go to the DF first. Ha 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 ha. I may be stupid. The gang's all here. Finally, we're all assembled.
Stand aside.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna fix that now. That's been really bothering me lately. The dummy version of Simeon is older than what I currently have for the real Simeon, so some of his animations are out of date. What is this for? Oh, it's like a shadow. The real question is, would it be easier to just replace it with the current version? I guess I can always just undo it if that's the case. Not. Someone's got H-frame bugs. Dummies, heroes, Simeon. They don't need collision. Now we shouldn't be having that problem anymore. Hello. Did that... that may have crashed the game. Ah, that's fine. I'm all the way back here. It didn't pick. I think the game saves after it assigns you that. So. I guess this... It replays that whole cutscene. Really? That's not set to be, That does need to be changed. What is this error ticking? Something has... Okay, one thing at a time. What you doing, Lulu? What are you doing down there? It's a big level. Takes a minute to load. This is because Godot sucks. Shot and destroyable. What's missing its frames, I think. Surely it's not these goofballs. No. I just skipped it, so... I think that just botched the save file, honestly. Because now none of that collision's loaded. I guess I can trick the game into thinking I have the right party.
Stand aside. That is over now, and you must all leave.
Wait, that's not right. I am a bit confused. none of this shit played, like, at all. Oh my. Oh. I suppose it's a good break point anyway.